power cord to the...
Yep.
It just kind of explodes.
I love that movie.
That is an awesome movie.
All right. You guys can't hear all the kids over the baby monitor really loud, can you?
Not really loud, no.
Not at the moment.
Well, we can't hear.
Earlier I could, but not now.
Okay. Well, right now I think my son's holding it and screaming it. But he does this. His new thing is he learned how to say "hey."
Hey.
So he'll just walk around, "Hey,"
Just
or
teach
you
him
walk
how to
into
say
a room and
listen.
he like jumps. He's like, "Hey." Amazing.
Teach him how to say listen,
That's awesome.
and you'll be ready to throw him out the window. Hey, listen.
I murder him then.
Hey, listen.
All right, I think we're good.
Matt, are you eating ice cream?
Can you?
I see a David! A wild David!
David! You look so handsome.
Wild David appeared.
He's moving.
Roll for arousal. Look at that, natural 20.
That's what I call a banana.
I would.
Banana.
That's a dungeon crawl I'd like to delve, you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Have you made the Twitter post yet?
Yep, everything is. I didn't tag anyone in it though. But we're good.
I was
Russell, I
like-
rolled a natural 19, so yes, the Twitter post was made.
I am so excited to play Anthem, guys.
Believe me, you saw my tweet the other day. I imagine I'm having like even with the Division 2 beta, as much as I'm enjoying the Division 2, I want to fly.
I do, I know.
I wanna know what love is.
And Brett will have it at launch, too.
I will.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be ready.
I
Yeah.
think so. I found half my dice.
All right.
It's
Half is
been
better
a
than none.
it's been a journey this week. It has definitely been a journey.
Let's see. Anthony, sir.
Yeah.
No, you gave a recap. You gave a recap last time, didn't you?
A very
Or-
poor one, yes.
Matt. Oh, you weren't here. Never mind.
I wasn't here. Immunity.
Just make it up. Whatever you say is totally what happened.
So Xullyd hit level 20.
Hey, congratulations.
And then he immediately died.
And was revived at level 30.
Are you guys ready for my recap?
Yes, sir.
Totally ready.
That's freaking great. That's what that is. Are you ready? Because last week that actually got to Hell's Gates. We got to the Hell's Gate, and Xullyd decided he wanted to put on his little ring of invisibility and run away. He did. He left us right as we found a dwarven encampment, we did, where they was on the roof, and we came in the door. So we went in that there's door, yes we did, and inside we found ourselves... What's his name? His name's Andrews. We found ourselves an Andrews. That's what we did. And so we took a rest. That's what we did. And then we decided it was time to go to the tower. That's what we did, yes. And so we went to that, there was a tower. And Sherzim was the only wizard to go inside. So that's what he did. And so inside that there was a tower. He awoke these Clockwork Ticky Wicky lobster spiders, and he decided to get out. That's what he did. And then we looked behind us and we realised there was a bridge that we went across, and a chasm separated our side from that side. That's what we did. So, underneath the bridge that we went across, there seemed to be a tunnel going under the town and the tower. And we went to the side and decided we wanted to try to go down that chasm to the tunnel. That's what we did. And members of our party wanted to use their abilities to go down, but illusions stood in their way. They did. And
Also, the
long-
actual cutting of our rope.
Truth, it was. And then, at long last, after two party members with wings and axes made it down through the illusory barrier, they did. The rest of us decided to go back through town, down to the tunnel on the other side. We did. We put a platinum in the machine. We got a bomb to rub under our eyes to let us see through the illusions. We did. And we did. We were across the illusory bridge. We met up with our companions. And we left off right there, right as we were going into the bottom of the tower. We did.
I love you,
We
Nick.
did. We did.
We did.
Yep.
That was amazing.
Yes, it was.
Very informative.
It was.
It was. We did.
We did.
Hashtag we did.
There we go.
Oh god, that was fun.
That was amazing. I think I'm gonna have you do that from now on in different ways.
I'm perfectly willing to do that. I am.
Okay. So we pick up you guys journeying further beneath the tower. Who is in the lead?
I will go right behind whoever's in front. I'm assuming maybe a Lucien would want to be in front.
Yes. I'm trying to detangle this to see if these will work better.
Okay, Lucien in front. What's your marching order?
So Mithos right behind Lucien.
I'd be up towards the front as well.
I'll be right behind Bahesht'ur.
I'll go behind Sherzim. Why not?
We did.
We did.
That's never gonna stop being funny. Okay, so we've got Lucien in front.
Where is Lucien? Am I supposed to open roll 20?
Yeah, go ahead. We won't need it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So we got Lucien in front, followed by Bahesht'ur,
No, followed by Mithos.
followed by Mithos. I still haven't fixed your token yet, so you're still this guy.
You bitch.
Followed by Bahesht'ur, correct?
Correct.
And then we've got Sherzim behind Bahesht'ur. Oh, I
See,
haven't.
eventually.
I can't see anything.
Because there's nothing to be seen.
You won't. Yeah. You won't yet. And then. Okay. And then Andriox will be in there somewhere. There's an Andriox. Stop doing that.
No.
Andriox will be up front with Lucien, and who am I missing?
We'll say
Oh,
Shiro
Alannon.
is being stiff-armed next to Sherzim.
Alannon, where are you at?
I'm near Sherzim.
It's a 10 feet wide tunnel, so you can go 2 by 2.
All right.
Like the ants go marching.
In that case, I'd like to be up front with Lucien, I think.
Okay.
Hello.
And I will follow right behind both of them, right in the middle. Russell, I've also like to point out that I've got my Ironstone floating around my head.
Okay. What? Stop it. How did you do that?
Well, he just used his words and said it.
No. The thing is,
I used my words, I did. I did.
D&D Beyond is not behaving.
Impossible.
Stop it. Just... There we are. Okay. So you guys come into a cavern. You can kind of easily see that it's about 70 feet long, maybe less. You're eyeing it, so you could be wrong. Definitely not the DM though. And in the middle of the cavern is this kind of blue crystal set in this golden kind of platform. Stop it. Ooh. Okay. And Sherzim,
Yeah.
you are the only one who has seen something like this before. It looks kind of like that crystal that you saw in the tower when you tried to go through the red door. But it's in kind of this golden ewer. It's in a golden pedestal.
Okay.
And it's a rather large crystal, and as you guys walk in, it is beginning to fill with light. Lighting up the surrounding area. There are several boulders kind of strewn around this room. There is an exit on the other side. But this crystal appears to be filling with some kind of light, lighting up the room as it begins to pulse.
Have you ever seen anything like this where an object is like absorbing ambient light?
Roll me an arc. Well, yeah, you, based on your background, yes, this is something that you've seen before. I mean, it's not out of the ordinary.
Is it dangerous?
Extremely.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Gladly. That is a 22.
22. So you have seen something like this before, usually used as kind of like almost a warding kind of thing. You've seen several that have just done light, and you've seen others that have put out a pulse, presumably with to have an echo of something else on somebody's person, to be able to identify them, to be able to pass through wards.
Is it, from what I know, is it based on like whether it can see you? So if we're going to take cover?
No. Yeah, it's normally what it does is this kind of crystal sends out a pulse that is looking for a similar token or medallion that it's an energy pulse, and that energy pulse is then echoed within the medallion, which would then allow somebody to be able to pass through without activating any traps, wards.
Okay. So Mithos is going to say, it's standing up. Don't hide, don't move. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Pray.
Now, just real quick, Russell, you said that I'd seen this inside the tower. Was that the same crystals that were like hanging?
Yes, it is the exact same crystal, except bigger. It's the same crystal. Ask your question. Sorry.
That was sitting on it was the same crystal as like on the wall by the door.
No, not that crystal. No.
Okay.
So
It looks like the same crystal that was above the red door.
All that's here is boulders, right?
There's only boulders.
Sherzim, you look scared. What do you see?
I saw one of these inside, hanging right above the door I was trying to get to when the spider, the fire spider things attacked me.
Shit, this has got to be some sort of like defensive mechanism. Russell, I want to cast Silent Image, and I'm going to place the image of a boulder that kind of fits the room around myself. I'm inside this illusory boulder.
Okay.
All right.
I just gotta look at this illusory boulder and just go, I don't know if that's actually going to do. Sorry. I just slowly draw my dagger that I've made as my arcane focus and just have it ready for doing things.
is it? How far is the pulse?
There hasn't been a pulse yet. You guys have not stepped into the cavern. All that's happened is the crystal is lit up and it's beginning to kind of like a heartbeat, just light cascading out. There has not. What'd you say?
I go right there.
Right where?
Where the blue is?
Okay.
Like. While they try to figure this out, I'm gonna try to figure it out too. But with Axiom.
Okay. I'm sorry. Where did you go? I had the avatars
Right
too
here.
big.
I'm totally in a boulder right there. Right in the doorway. So
Okay, so Lucien, as you walk in, the crystal goes, and this cascading aura of bluish white light creates itself in a corona around the crystal, expanding outward. As it hits you, it passes through you, almost like mist, and then it hits each and every one of you as well. Mithos, as it hits your boulder, it dissipates the image of your boulder. So you're like squeezed up in a ball, and then all of a sudden you're left there squeezed in a ball looking around. Also, for those of you, so as you guys kind of look around after this pulse passes through, you see Xullyd just kind of hanging out there in the back.
Wait, where?
On the map, though.
Oh.
He's just standing there, like he's got his dagger and his rapier out.
Okay.
Really, Xullyd? You just turn invisible and follow us the whole way?
I mean, why wouldn't I?
my elaborate
Point taken.
disguise and deception has been Discovered.
And I need everybody to roll me initiative.
Oh,
All right.
Wow.
Really?
Really?
I'm okay with that.
You know what I rolled last time?
The natural
I
one.
rolled it again. I have a 5 for initiative.
Hold on, I got one of the dice that is still missing is my 20.
All right. 20 to 25.
25.
20.
I think I'm going to have to start upping it to 30. You guys are getting to that level. 20 to 25, what'd you get, Bahesht'ur?
20.
Anybody else get between a 25 and a 20? All right.
I got a 25.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You were at the top of the initiative order.
Okay.
I can tell you that quite 15 to 20.
Mithos has an 18.
Sherzim has an
Shiro
19.
has an 18.
Shiro, you and I can come up with some fantastic combos.
Alright, let's do it.
And Sherzim had an 18 too, right?
19.
19.
Oh, okay, that works. Anybody else 15 to 20? 10 to 15.
14.
I'm excited to unleash me some Eldritch Blast.
5 to 10.
I have a 5.
Oh, I can't wait till I get to start drawing again. That's gonna be so much fun.
Like, you doing like pen and paper, or do you have like the fancy tablets?
I have a Wacom tablet that my cousin gave me because he doesn't use his anymore. So
Oh, nice, dude.
he lost the pen,
Nice.
which means I have to go and buy a new one. And I ordered it, so it's coming like next week, hopefully.
Right on, dude.
Nice. Nice.
So, Bus, I mean, if you need any help with like getting everybody drawn, 2 people takes half the time.
Sure. I'm just doing my own version of everybody, so if you want to do
okay.
yours or whatever, you feel free.
All right.
I'm just doing it for fun.
Okay.
All right. Xullyd.
Mhm.
What you doing?
I don't know. I really don't know, because we just have... I will move up next to Bahesht'ur.
Okay.
And I will... You know what? I'm going to place my right hand on my bracer of the flying daggers, and I'm going to hold an action for if anything ends up popping up, so I can throw some daggers as quickly as I can see something.
Alrighty. Anything else for you, sir?
I don't think I can really do anything else. That would
Alright.
help.
Bahesht'ur.
Yeah, no.
Any information since I walked away? Anything different happen?
You're in a room. There was a pulse that came through, and that was when we rolled initiative.
Okay.
There was a magical aura that just kind of wafted through you. Didn't do any damage, but the illusory boulder that Mithos was hiding behind disappeared, and Xullyd, who was presumably invisible, just like appeared behind you guys.
So, like, subverted his ring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just an anti-magic ward, probably, or something. Is that crystal in the middle doing anything still, or is it still...
It's
that's-
glowing.
That's the origin of the pulse.
Okay. I'm going to move up as close to it as I can get.
You're going to move up as close to the crystal as you can get?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's just right across the room is just a path that goes out through, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you can get to the crystal if you use your action to dash.
Oh, I miscalculated. Okay. Now if that's as close as I can, I don't need to hold anything. I'm not magic. Yeah, I'll have my sword out. I'll say "for the boss," and then the flames will erupt from the sword. I will dash to get a little closer, and then just hold there.
Okay. And as you approach the crystal, it is elegantly wrought. The gold appears to in some parts it's as thin as wire, in some parts it's as thick as a leg, but it is solid, and it has runes carved into the both the crystal and the gold.
I would just say out there's runes carved into this if anyone can read this stuff.
Mithos.
My movement is 35 feet from my being a half-elf wood elf, so I want to get as close to this boulder as I can with my movement.
Okay.
This one.
That one.
And I am going to unlatch the book, open the book, and as it floats in front of me, I am going to read from it and say, "Woe unto those who would stand before that which holds the tome," and I will unleash 2 eldritch blasts right at the crystal.
Okay.
Oh, joy.
You will automatically hit it because it is not moving. Roll me damage.
Okay. Damage. I'm forgetting where my windows are. That is going to be a 21 points of damage.
Nice.
Why are we just attacking this random crystal we found? What if
So
it's
the
supposed
crystal-
to be?
Why are we
As-
stabbing
as-
randomly doomed rings to see what happens?
Stab it.
So words float in front of Mithos, and then they form into these hard spherical substances, and then they shoot from the book, and they shatter against the crystal, causing cracks to start to form within it. Sherzim.
Okay. I thought I was actually going before Shiro and
Shit, you're right. You had
Mithos.
19.
Yeah.
Dang.
Well, because I wrote
But
it down.
that's okay. Because all I was planning on doing was just making my way up here over by Lucien and just holding in action anyhow.
Okay. What action are you holding, and what is your trigger?
Okay, I'm going to be holding. That's
I
what I'm
that
holding.
roll
Yeah.
a 20.
Yep. I'm gonna be
Roll,
holding
roll for syllables.
I'm gonna be holding a chill touch, and the trigger will be, and trigger's gonna be like anything coming out of the crystal, or out of the walls at us.
Out of the crystal or out of the walls? Got it.
Yep.
Shiro.
Means it's probably gonna pop up out of the ground.
I'm pretty sure I'm a small enough character that I can just kind of like squeeze behind these rocks, right?
Which ones?
These ones.
Yeah, you
Because
can
it seems
squeeze
like there's
over
a hole here that
Yeah.
somebody could pass through. Alright.
Yeah, you can squeeze in there. You can squeeze right there. This area is just it's just like a little section.
Little alcove.
I mean, it's a good hidey hole.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're able to
And
get back
then,
there.
could I talk to Wing Buddy and see if he knows anything about the crystal?
Oh, he I mean, he tells you they're used in basic wards. But they do such a variety of things. It's usually some kind of trigger to activate wards. It's usually a trigger to activate wards. It appears that it's doing something funny, maybe nullifying certain types of magic. But that's as much as he can tell you.
It's nullifying some magic. I don't know which. That's all I learned. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Lucien.
Is like the door open or is the pathway clean?
Yeah.
I do move 40 feet.
Okay.
Or 40 square. Yeah.
Yeah, you move 40 feet.
Is 8 squares.
40 squares.
Damn.
So I'll move and dash out of the room.
Okay. Lucien just kind of looks at you guys like you're crazy, like, and then you dash. You dash. Once you get about 30 feet in, you come up to a black iron door encrusted with salt.
Oh, like right here. So.
About 30 feet after this cavern, you run into you run up against a black iron door encrusted with salt. Okay.
I was really
Anything
hoping
else
to
for you,
use
sir?
Lucien as a meat shield, but I guess it's not happening.
Sorry.
Shoot the crystal.
So
I don't know magic.
where Sherzim is standing, the boulder begins to move.
Shit.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Oh man.
And this huge, monstrous creature carved from rock, and it's gonna go for a slam.
I'm really sorry.
Sherzim. That is a 22.
It's above, yeah, that hits.
That is 14 points of damage to Sherzim as it just.
Do I
Question: Is this a magical slam?
Nope. That is bludgeoning, baby.
Resistance
Alright.
next to being a vampire.
Awesome.
Nice, dude.
I almost don't want to lose this just because of all the sweet perks.
Do I get to hear
Yeah.
that?
But there's also the fact that
Yeah,
you
I mean-
kind of drain innocent people of their blood occasionally. So
I mean, I'm not
There's
seeing cons
Capri
yet.
Sun pouches, and there's peasants.
It
You
hasn't
do them
gotten
as the
bad
same
enough
thing.
yet for him to do anything.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Yeah, no, you hear the thud. It's not quiet.
Okay.
So, Russ, would him popping up trigger my held action?
It does trigger
Oh.
yours, but it does not trigger Sherzim's.
Okay.
just because I'd be so
Alright.
darn surprised by this.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically the second that Xullyd sees this rock stand up and punch Sherzim, he's just kind of like, what? And it just throws the dagger at it as quick as he can.
Okay, you get 2 daggers. Because
Okay.
as one action, you pull out 2 and throw both of them.
Do you, and I'm making separate attack rolls for each one, right?
Yes.
Okay. The first one is a 15.
Okay. 15. That does not hit as the dagger kind of sparks off of its rocky exterior.
And the second one is a 17.
That will hit.
Okay. Then that will be... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, that's sneak attack damage too, because it's right
Yep.
next to Sherzim.
Sherzim, yeah.
Yep.
11.
Okay. As the blade itself, as you pull and two blades come out, the one kind of sparks off, and the other one, as it strikes, it shatters on his skin. It doesn't appear to. It does some damage to him, but it doesn't appear like it did a lot of damage. And then the two more daggers appear on your bracer.
All right.
And as it stands up, these two boulders.
Oh, come on.
It kind of
No.
it stretches its hands towards these boulders, and they begin to grow and change into.
Help.
Crap.
I thought this was gonna be safe. Come on.
We rolled initiative. Why?
It was like a wooden crystal. Of course, it's going to be dangerous.
Okay.
Take the crystal, please, so we can use magic.
Hey, hold on.
How much health do I have? Not enough.
1.
34. Yeah, it's gonna be like 1.5 hits from these guys.
I'm feeling pretty safe.
Yeah.
The whole wall next to
This
Lucien.
boulder
No.
disappears, and another Gildur begins to form,
That one. Okay.
and it is going to attack Bahesht'ur. I need. So it tucks itself together and it begins to roll towards Bahesht'ur.
Love it.
I need you to. Okay, so it does a. Let's see, a 26
Yes.
hit you.
Yes.
Okay. I need you to make me a strength check.
Okay.
So you take 20 points of damage as it rolls into you and hits you, and then I need you made a strength check for me?
Yep.
A strength saving throw.
Oh, strength saving throw.
Yes.
With the modifier 13. With a really good modifier too. Depressing.
So you are knocked prone as this thing catapults into you and slams you to the ground.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what are you mumbling over there?
Just how much damage it did to me. So I could type it in. Also, that you should die in a fire.
All right.
Oh boy.
Alannon, it is your turn.
All right. So I see. I draw my sword.
Yep.
And I advance to the one near Sherzim,
Okay.
and I'm going to slash it with my magic +1 sword.
All right, do it.
Third roll of the night.
Here we go.
2.
Oh.
So as you
Plus
as you
7 is
run-
9.
You're going uphill, bud.
No, plus 8 actually was my thing, which is 10, but still, not enough.
Hey. So you run valiantly forward with your sword extended, and you stab into the belly of this beast, and your sword goes, oh, it flexes, and then you pull back like right as it's about to break, and you're like, ooh, okay. All right.
I will then take a bonus action to
Disengage.
to kick it, try to get its
Yeah.
attention on me. Well, that's the other end of the spectrum at a natural 20.
Nice. Nice.
Also, I'm assuming this does allow sneak attack.
Yes.
All right, so I'll do a dice roller. Hold on. Only have 1d4 and 1d6, so that is 2d6 and 21 and 25 points of bludgeoning damage, non-magical.
Well, you're not, because you're a monk too, right?
Yeah.
Have you gotten to the level where it's magical for the sake of overcoming?
No, I said non-magical.
Okay. 25.
25.
Okay. As you
down to 12.
as you kick a boulder.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're for a second you dance on your foot before you place it down. You're not injured or anything, and you've taken a large chunk off of this rock monster in front of you, and it this one over by Shiro turns, and it kind of it's looking outside, and then it goes and it turns around and winds up to go for does a 25 hit you, Shiro?
Oh, yeah, of course it would. Oh god,
That's 16 points of damage as it just and it punches you right in the face, and you go, oh.
Ow. That was a pretty rock solid hit. Alright. So now what?
Xullyd, you're up.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
what?
So, cool. 1 second here. My computer just froze. So I'm going to pull up Roll20 on something else. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and move up to the boulder guy top right by where Shiro is.
Okay.
No, please, for the love of God, help me.
Yep.
Right over here.
I can't really see. I'm restarting the computer right now.
Oh, yeah. Over by Shiro, though.
Yes.
The top right one over. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Just 1 second here. I'm pulling up my character sheet on my phone. Beep boop beep boop beep.
Yes, flanking does give advantage, so you would have advantage on this attack.
Okay. So I will go ahead and. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Assassin's Needle. And
Okay.
I will attack him. Where are my abilities? On the phone. Okay. So I'm going to attack him, and then because there are no other creatures within 5 feet of me... Oh, no, there are. Can I position it to where I am north of him to where I'm more than 5 feet away from the other rock monster as well?
Yes, I moved you.
Okay, cool. So, because there's no other creatures within 5 feet of me, I'm going to use Rockish Audacity to get a sneak attack on him.
Nice.
I don't think that's going to hit anyways because I rolled a...
Don't forget you have advantage.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Didn't help. I rolled the exact same thing.
Oh god.
That's a 14.
Yeah, no. So your blade, shing, right off the side of this monster. Is it like it scratches its butt and like looks under an arm at you? Anything else for you, sir?
Do I have any more movement left? Because I have 30 feet of movement.
Let's see. You moved from... Yeah, it would have taken right around 30 feet to move where I have you.
Okay.
I have you right up against the wall as far from the other one as you can get.
Okay, then if I don't have any more movement left, then that should be it for my turn.
Okay. Bahesht'ur. It is your turn, sir. You're muted.
You're muted.
That's right, kids. Thank you. With my Sword of Fire, since we leveled a while ago, I can attack it twice in every turn, so I will swing at it twice.
Oh, yeah.
Charmander is not very
Is he like
effective
unpronify
against Geodude.
himself first, or?
Well, yeah, first
Are
I'll
you-
get up.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't planning on moving, so yeah. See, I'll have my movement to get back up, so I'm no longer prone. And then go to swing. Let me pull this up. That's awesome. All right. That's good. Hopefully that this program doesn't... My first swing is a 26.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Yep.
My second will be a 12.
That does not hit.
I'm surprised. Quite shocked. Okay, first hit. I'm going to roll damage here, and I'm also going to hit it. I'm going to use one of my superiority die, and then do menacing attack with my hit.
Okay.
So it will, if it's got a wisdom saving throw DC 15. So we'll do that at the same time while I'm doing my damage here.
That's an 18.
Okay, so that doesn't do anything then. Okay.
As you do this kind of, you do this flourish as you get ready to strike it. And for a second, it looks like it's mesmerized by your blade before it goes.
Oh, right, plus the... I almost didn't do the plus here. Hold on. The fire
And
damage.
don't forget your extra d6. Yeah.
Because it's somewhere else on the list. Okay. That'll be 15 points of damage.
And as you strike it, this appears to do full damage.
Hey.
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 Okay. You strike through, and the flames kind of cascade up. It almost looks like it's melted a portion of the rock, but it glows with this fiery light from where the wound has been struck. Doesn't do anything extra, but it's just cool flavor.
I like flavor.
Mithos.
All right, so I am going to move to this space here.
I thought it was the vampire next.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sherzim.
Oh,
You almost skipped him again.
I would have cried if I had feelings. Okay. I don't know if I really want to be keeping next to this guy. Let me see if I've got anything that can really...
I mean, magic seems to work.
It does.
Flaming swords seem to work.
Yeah.
penises seem to work.
Oh, we haven't tried that yet, but
They call it a headbutt, but really,
Oh, God. Okay, well, since the guy in front of me has actually been hurt by Xullyd and actually saw him at least get nicked,
Yeah.
I am going to let's see. So I'm just gonna point my. I'm just gonna kind of go like this, just kind of point my finger at him and go, Infernal, this may or may not give you a headache, and cast Toll the Dead.
Nice. That is what saving
Wisdom
throw?
saving throw.
That's
EC's
an
15.
18.
18?
I rolled a 17 again.
Oh,
damn.
17 again.
okay, so it won't give you a headache. And I'm going to try to, I don't think disengage is something I can actually do, but I can at least scoot back and try to go up against here.
Well, yeah,
Withdraw.
you can use disengage as an action, but yeah.
Mm.
It kind of goes. And then, as you are backing away from it, it does get an attack against you. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Ooh. Just barely skates by.
So as you dance back from it, just you feel the breeze of its slam come, ooh, and your hair kind of blows back. All right, Mithos. Now it is your turn.
Okay. So I want to move to this space here.
Okay.
And while that's happening, the book is floating between my hands. And from Mithos, you hear a voice that's his and simultaneously not his, saying, "For it is written, and lo, fear from within thyself sets upon all sides. Thou which holds fate within thine hands shalt throw upon these beasts ablaze from within that place which exists beyond all things. And an eldritch blast will unleash towards both enemies."
Longest spell incantation ever.
Isn't there a word limit per turn? No, I'm just kidding.
So for the
fit within a
one
tweet.
nearest Bahesht'ur, it is a
Uh-huh.
synthetic 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And the one that is nearest Sherzim, sorry, who's standing next to that?
Alannon.
That is a 17 to hit that one.
That will hit both of them.
Okay, so
Nice.
the nearest Bahesht'ur will take 11 points of damage,
Yay.
The one nearest the hash.
and the one nearest Alannon will also take 11. I rolled a 6 on both of those.
Nice.
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 As the bolts hit them, there's a shower of rubble that and they anything else for you, sir? They don't appear to be very happy with that.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I just all I did was read a little bit of their fate from the book. That's not my problem. They disagree with it.
Alrighty. Shiro, it is your turn, sir.
Okay, well, I mean, there's space here. I have to be able to dash through it, right? Because I mean, they're pretty slow, right?
You will take an opportunity attack from both of them because you will be trying to move through them. Actually, and you can't move through the space. It's not wide enough for you to get through and past them.
Okay, it's not wide enough now. Okay, cool. You know what? Let's try this, because I mean, if they're big, fat, and heavy, I'm gonna try casting Grace on the area they're standing on.
Okay. What does that do?
So everybody in the area has to make a dexterity saving throw, or else they all fall prone.
Okay.
Or else they all put on leather jackets and start singing Grease Lightning.
That's 1, and a 1. So both of these things go.
Yes. Okay.
They start doing like that little dance step as they begin to fall backwards, and then just. And they're kind of like turtles on their back. They're just like.
And can I dash through them?
Yeah, you can move over them. They're prone. Sure.
You okay, Brett?
Yeah.
Where are you moving to?
No idea what my neighbor's doing right now.
Go join them. Take it all.
I don't think he's peeing in my bush. I don't know.
Chop the shears, garden shears. Just...
There we go. Yeah. Sorry.
Is that where you want to? Okay.
About there. Yeah, that's good.
Where? Right there?
Yeah, that's good.
Something else? Okay. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. The Galebdur on his back is gonna try to stand up. Does he need to make another dexterity saving throw to attempt to do that? Shiro?
He's muted right now.
Yep.
Sorry, talking to somebody. What's happening?
So the Galebdur over by where you threw down the grease is attempting to move. Is he able to do that?
It's Dex 14 to get up.
He is not able to get up. He continues to writhe on his back,
Nice.
seemingly upset by this turn of events. Lucien, it is your turn, sir.
Yeah. If I move here, will I have advantage?
Yes.
Can I move there, please?
Yes.
And I'm gonna swing on it twice.
Do it.
Yes.
A 22, not natural. A 22.
Yeah,
I did that last time. I keep saying that every time.
Yes, a 22 not natural will hit.
I keep thinking in my head, it's like, I want a natural 20 so bad.
Oh, that's not natural.
A 16?
16 is the number.
Oh, yes. So... Oh. Can I take a bonus action to rage?
Yes.
Okay. 8, 14, 17?
17 damage or
17 damage for the first one.
shoot. Okay. Yeah, so as you come through, you kind of slide into where you're hitting, and you just kind of baseball hit the back of its knees, and it cracks. And
then a 8, 14, 25 for the next one.
2 hit or that? Did you roll to hit?
I already rolled to hit.
Okay. 25 damage. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Break his knees.
So as you come and you hit the back of his knees, he kind of bends back, and then you step away from the slide, and then you come and you strike right at its stomach, and it. It looks like if a rock creature could cry, it looks like it would be crying.
Little granules of sand kind of form on his eyes.
Yeah.
Big, strong hands.
Is it still alive?
It is.
Oh my god.
Barely.
Looks so tanky.
Well, they're big rock monsters. Of course they're tanky. All right. The one in front of Alannon turns and does a 12 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay. He kind of swipes a backhand, and you just kind of bend with it. And he goes, and then the one in front of Bahesht'ur turns around towards Lucien and is gonna go. Does a 23 hit
Well,
your
before
arm?
you do that, is he within 5 feet of me?
Yes, he is.
Then that's a disadvantage.
That's a natural 20. So it was the other one was a 23. That's a disadvantage.
Yeah, it is.
You're so welcome.
That is 13 points of damage to you as he kind of he just starts.
Is that rounded to 6 or 7?
That is rounded to 6 because it is always rounded down.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
As the little sand particles are flying from his eyes, he's slamming at you. Alannon, it is your turn, sir.
Alrighty. I will strike at him again with my magic short sword.
Alright.
Wow. That's another natural 20.
Nice.
Do it.
Hey!
Lovely.
All right. This time that'll be 66. No, that's never mind. It's a 2d6 because no one else is engaged in melee.
No.